Hi, everybody.
Hello, I'm Ryan.
I'm Bethany.
And we are Ryan and Bethany Board Game Reviews. Today we're talking about Tag Team.
Team.
No, you're it. It's your end now.
Oh, I'll fight you. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I was going to fight them, but then I tapped you in. Now you're going to fight them.
Oh, I am so sorry, but you will also win.
No. This is Tag Team. This is kind of an auto-battler deck-building game. This is designed by Gritcha German and Corentin Lebras, and this is published by Scorpion Masque with Hachette here in the U.S. All right, so basically, I kind of mentioned this is an auto-battler, meaning you have a predetermined deck of cards you're going to flip over one at a time and battle against each other as your characters lose their health, and you're trying to keep them alive as long as possible and knock out the other person's health. But has a deck builder element to it, because each round you're also going to be adding in new cards into that deck. There's a little bit of a twist to it, though. The cards are kind of locked in order. So let's say you had two cards at the beginning. Those are locked in order, number 1, number 2. You add a third card, you can choose to either put it here, or here. And then, from now in, that's locked in place. The next time you add a card, it can go anywhere in between. But you can never change the order of the cards. Yep. All you can do is add cards in between them. And from there on out, the game kind of happens automatically. You flip over a card, and you see what happens. You keep on doing that until one player is knocked out, or your whole reserve deck runs out, and you're going to see who has the most health and wins.
Yeah, oh my gosh. So many good things to say. Okay, so one of the things that's cool is that while you're playing this, you're only actually attacking the card that's on top. So while it's so cool. It's just like really neat. So you might actually hope to attack a certain one of your opponents, but if it's the card that they flip over, you're forced to attack that opponent. So you might actually be working for something. They might know that, and so they're going to manipulate what's happening, so you have to attack a certain one. So you're only attacking, and they're only attacking the one on top. It's just like, it's really cool, guys. I know it's just a little thing. We're going to get into more, but I just think that's really cool how when you're trying to program this and plan this, you're also trying to see what are they programming and planning so you can get what you want.
There's absolutely a ton of mental gymnastics that happens as a result of that. It's like that whole Princess Bride thing where it's like, I know that I know that thing, so I should do this. But you know that I know that you know.
Yeah.
So
yes.
So I can't do that because I have to do this. But you know that I know that I know that you know that I know. So I have to do back to the first thing again.
Yeah. Okay. No joking. Ryan literally said that multiple times while we were playing. In our first round, he was like, "But you saw and you that literally happened."
So it's very silly and funny how you are trying to make that happen. No matter what, you're going to be attacking or interacting with something, but you're trying to avoid their block cards. You're trying to aim for certain characters, and they know you're trying to do that as well. So you're constantly trying to be one step ahead of them. It's just tons of mental gymnastics as you're figuring out where to put these cards. That's kind of where it all happens. It's where the game happens, is figuring out what the best place to slide these cards into slots are.
And all of the characters, so in this box there's 12 characters, and we were able to play with all of them and play with all of that. And it's really cool because we're different from each other. Sometimes in games like this, you have a character, they're slightly different. They have a token that does this thing. But I felt like they still were very different from each other. Like, I could see how you could mix and match these characters to find people who work really well together, or who would give and take and all of that. And I thought it was fun that there was a lot of variety happening in here with that they did play fairly different from each other. They weren't like each other at all. They were very different while still having the same, you're just trying to knock him out. Like, that's still the same goal, but they did different things with that. I was really impressed with that.
I was worried this is going to be very similar to Smash Up. Smash Up's, a very popular game from AEG. You take two different factions, you shuffle their cards together, and then you battle with them, right? And that game stands up on its own, and it's a lot of fun. I was worried that this was going to be just kind of a clone of that in a way, but no, it was very different. It was similar in that you had two different concepts that you were trying to mix together and figure out which one was going to work the best. But really, with the way that Auto Battler worked in the deck building, it was a very different mental game playing this versus a game like Smash Up. So I really appreciated that it took some of those concepts without cloning it.
Yeah. Gosh, man, I was pleasantly surprised with this. I don't know if Ryan and I have we've played a few games like this. What would you call like the
Auto battling games or kind of dueling.
Exactly. We've played a lot of games like that, which is different, I think, from lane battles. That's not the same thing. So put that out. I don't think we've ever kept any in our collection because they were fine, whatever, we move on. I was really surprised with this, and I feel like I haven't talked about this yet. We haven't discussed this, so this is live happening right now. I feel like this is one...
Whenever Bethany goes rogue, you never... Buckle up, guys. Buckle up.
I feel like this is one that is, like, gonna stay. I feel like we're gonna keep this one. I'm
down.
I was pleasantly surprised with this. I really enjoyed it. Had a hard time winning. I didn't. No, I did. I did win one game of the plethora that we had. I did win one game. But I always like to mention that I know that seems like a weird thing, but I always like to mention if I'm enjoying a game, even though I'm not losing a game, because I think that stands to the game itself being fun, not the end result of the game being fun. And another thing was we had just 2 rules clarifications that we needed while we were playing, and it was clearly spelled out in the rule book the exact question we had. Like, they knew that we were going to have this question with these characters and how they interacted, and they figured it out for us. It was just... Gosh, I was pleasantly surprised with this one.
By the way, like Bethany mentioned, we don't keep all of the games that we play or even get our hands on. We oftentimes trade or get rid of games. So if you want to hear more about that process, what that looks like for us, be sure to subscribe, follow along, because a video about that topic is coming up soon. All right, so yeah, I agree. This was an absolute surprise to me. I was expecting Scorpion Masque to put out like a follow-up to Sky Team, which is one of my absolute favorite 2-player games of all time. It's a full cooperative game, and I knew that this was not a follow-up to Sky Team, so I was kind of disappointed. I was like, they didn't make Sky Team 2 for me. They made this tag team, whatever that means.
You told me it means like tag.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. That's what it means. Yeah. No, I was worried that it was, because it wasn't Sky Team, that there's only one good system for making a 2-player game. I was very wrong. They did it again. They just made it a very, very, very different game, but it worked just as well in a completely different way. Yeah. I was absolutely blown away by how many characters there were, how differently they worked together. And guess what? I want more characters, and I want to combine them all in new weird ways. And there's even kind of a hint in the box that there might be more characters coming out in like 2026. So we'll definitely be keeping our eyes out for that, because I want to see more of this chaos happening.
More of these tag teams happening.
Exactly.
Everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see our videos as they come out. Till then, you can find us in all of these places.
You guys, thanks for watching. We will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
You guys, thanks so much for watching. This game was provided to us by a publisher in exchange for a fair and honest review.
And if you want to see more stuff, check out over here to see something we think you might like.
And over here, we think that YouTube has picked out a great video for you you're going to love. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.